What's up, YouTube? Out here in the front yard, checking out. I'm picking up pine cones from the ponderosa pine, and also some Douglas fir cones. I almost said pine. I mean, it's not really a pine; it's a Douglas fir. Hold on, I'll flip it around. See, there's different beasts. They got needles, but it's a Douglas fir. And this mushroom right here, that's what I was checking out. As you all know, I'm quite the mycologist. Well, I like the mushroom hunt, and I like to learn about fungi. It's very beneficial for your health. A lot of it is. Even this one, really. This one got a bad rap, and I did a really, really good video with Morphe finding the red Aminita Muscaria, the red ones, These are the Alice in Wonderland toadstools, but these ones are stronger because I had all these spores on my clothes, and I also had that whole bag of them that I showed you guys. Sorry, I was spacing out, but yeah, I had the whole bag of them, and the assistant didn't process them, and she threw them away, and all those spores came out here in the grass, as you can see, and I have them all over the place now. When they get bigger, they spread out. And well, yeah, that one's dead. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to flip it over. What here? Hold on. Here's another one. See? They're real bulbous, The assistant go, oh, those are death caps, No. She knows a lot about mushrooms, but I'm telling you, and fungi, but I know this to be an Amanita because I'm going to boil it. Now, this is when YouTube will hear that and make it 18 plus. But I'm not going to tell you how to boil it. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing with it. I'm not going to say if I'm eating it, so they should just post it. But they did it with Morphe, and it was a real cute one because she was sniffing a red one. An Alice in Wonderland one up by the ape caves. What else we got going on? Oh yeah, I have to mow the lawn. And this pig I told you about, You know what they say about mechanics and stuff, Their crafts usually gets taken care of the worst, or it's the last to get taken care of. You notice I took the air filter off. That's a stupid thing to do, really. But I'm gonna take it off, I'm gonna put a custom air box on there because this is one of those ones I was telling you about, and I kind of didn't really explain it that well. Why I sprayed it. What I did is there's you can see probably an air hole in this particular carburetor, and you can see another hole. It's like a vent hole, and you can see another one that's probably, it probably just goes. Let me see if I can get in there and show you, because where I'm squirting, so then in case I have to do it again. And these carburetors they're different than a chainsaw. Obviously, this is a 4-stroke. It's actually got a fuel bowl on it. It could be the main jet, could be dirty, really, but like I said, this doesn't have a primer or none of that. It's automatic. It's got an automatic choke system, and it's got a spring, and so it'll open that butterfly. It'll open up. It'll choke it. It has to stay shut a little bit. Obviously when it's cold. Let me see if I can get in here. Jeez, Chuck, come on now. Here we go. That's better. That's when I said just open it up and throw full throttle at when that one video, but. Didn't really explain nothing to you guys. That's where the air filter is. I took the air filter box off because it was acting up, and it's because ethanol gas, people. If you don't use premium, if you don't put stabilizer in your fuel and you're using your motors and your chainsaws, what do you think ethanol is made out of? It's made out of corn because they're cheap. No, there's more to it than that, but it is made out of corn, and so it gels up in those little ports in your main jets, and it just screws everything up. And that's why I sprayed that. And I said, just open it up wide open, baby. Because the automatic system's messed up and it's dirty, and I didn't want it. I didn't want it choked like that. It was choking. It was staying shut. Come on, man. So you got the idea. It was staying shut because there's a spring under here, and that's the type of system it is. And Chucky didn't want to mess with it. It's all automatic, and it got gummed up, and so I just sprayed the gum away. So there you have it. Bring the Strat, baby. This sucker's powerful. It's a 4-stroke, but it's 150 cc. You figure, you guys were looking at my little 35 cc 2-stroke. It's a whole different concept. This is a 4-stroke. it's got an oil bath, you know, where you don't have to mix the oil. You just put the oil in it, you know, right here. And this one here, Jesus Christ, you can tell I never put any oil in it. You don't ever have to change it on these newer ones either. I suppose you can, but they say you never have to change them. You just top them off, you know, and I can totally get away with using 30 weight still, like the old school Briggs. This is, you know, the muffler, you know, you can mod that too. That, you know, so there won't be as much back pressure, you know, and you can let it breathe better. You can definitely open up the carb on a 4-stroke lawnmower. Look at that. See, I need to get in there and just take care of it. At least give it some little bit of love with some WD or silicone, you'd think, huh? And clean this up a little bit. I paid big money for this, but new. I'd never buy another new motor. That was just a long time ago, you know. It was being all fancy pants and stuff. I probably charged it. That's what I probably did. Probably charged it. It was like a $600 mower. Yeah. Knowing me, that's what I did. Being stupid. Capitalism, baby. You know, American way. Keep up with the Joneses and shit. Anyway. It's all a big lie. I gotta go. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.